is Jeanette Tabanas from BSN English 2. So, from this group, we're going to discuss about what is the meaning of organizational leadership, leadership and management, leadership styles such as autocratic, democratic, consultative, and laissez-faire, as well as the situational leadership model, which are the servant leadership and transformational leadership. So let's start with the meaning of organizational leadership. So what is organizational leadership? So organizational leadership means guiding and motivating people to achieve group's goal. Leaders set strategic objectives and inspire individuals to complete their task successfully. In a school setting, the leader, such as the principal, sets goal for the school and so encourages teachers, students, parents, and staff to work together to achieve them. So this involves creating a shared vision, fostering teamwork, and ensuring everyone contributes to the school's success. Effective leadership helps the school run smoothly and supports the growth and development of all the members of the school community. Organizational leadership is not just a position. It is a mindset and a way of working that allows us or to everyone in a group to lead no matter their role. In a school, leadership is not only for the principal, teachers, and staff, and even students can also lead and to inspire others.
School head must be both a leader and a manager. So, a school head must possess both being able to manage and being able to lead. So, a school head leads the school and community to formulate the vision, mission, goals, and school improvement plan. So, this is a leadership function. She or he sees to it that this plan gets well and implemented on time. And also, the leader or the manager should make sure that the resources are there, the people that needs to work needs to be there. So, and management function. Imagine if the school head is only a leader. You have the vision, the mission, goals, and school plan, but no implementation. So the plan is good only on the paper. If you do the task of a manager only pod, you'll be focusing on the details of the day-of-day implementation without the big picture, the vision, and the mission. This means that this is best that school leader is both a leader and a manager. So, if need ta magkuan og school leader, if you want to have a good school leader, the leader or the one that you wanted to lead must possess both being able to manage and being able to lead for us to have a good school or a good result sa everything nga iyang ipa-implement. First, sa managers, administer. So, their process is transactional, meets objectives and delegate tasks. So, manager naa sila'y goal, naa sila'y kanang unsay ilang gustong mabuhat, no? While sa leaders, they innovate. So, their process is transformational. Develop a vision and finding a way forward. So, dili ra nag-focus sa ilang result. Napud sila'y gusto nga buhaton or ilang gibuhat kay gusto sila ay ganahan sila sa ilang gibuhat. Next, managers work focused. So, the goal is to get things done. They are skilled at allocating work. So, ilang goal daw kay para to get things done, to kanang smoothly mahuman ilang goal. While sa leader, ilang kuan kay people focused. So the goals include both people and the results. So they care about you and want you to succeed. So leaders, they lead. Kanang ilang kuan sila, mo motivate sila sa tao. While sa next is sa managers kay have subordinates. They create circles of power and lead by authority. However, sa leaders, they have followers. So, they create circles of influence and lead by inspiring. So, as what I've said, leaders inspire people to succeed, while managers, na sila'y goal, na sila'y gusto nga makabot nga result. Next, the last thing sa managers, do things right. Do things right. Managers enact the exact. So, dili sila pwede malapas ug unsa ilang gusto nga unsa ilang dapat buhaton. Managers enact the exact culture and maintain status quo. While sa leaders, they do the right thing. Leaders shape the culture and drive integrity.
Leadership styles. So there are 4 types of leadership styles. So first, the autocratic. Autocratic do decision making by themselves. So they often have complete control over their team or organization and do not seek input from others when making important decisions. So this leadership style can be effective in situations where quick decision needs to be made or when a clear chain of command is necessary. However, autocratic leaders can also be seen as a controlling and unresponsive to the needs and ideas of their team members. So the second type of leadership style is consultative leaders. Consultative leaders allow participation of the members of organization by consulting them, but make the decision themselves. This is what happens in consultation meetings by schools when they increase tuition fees. Sometimes education stakeholders get disappointed that their suggestions are not carried after school leaders have insulted them. They do not understand that consultations does not necessarily mean approval of stakeholder suggestions.
Democratic leaders allow the members of the organization to fully participate in decision making. Decisions are arrived at by way of consensus. This is genuine participation of the members of the organization, which is in keeping with school empowerment. Example, a school principal asks teachers and students before changing school rules. Laissez-faire or free-rein leadership style. Leadership avoid responsibility and lead the members of the organization to stabilize their own work. These leadership styles head to the helplessness or weakness of the organization. There will be no problem if the organization has established a level of maturity and so members are left to themselves. They will do only what is good for the organization. On the other hand, it will be chose if each member will do as he or she pleases, even if it against the common good. In laissez-faire, the leader lets people work alone without much help. It works if people are responsible but fails if they are not. It can cause confusion and problem if people do what they want. So like example, a boss does not guide workers if they are not responsible, work gets done.
Next is situational leadership. Effective leaders adapt their leadership style to the situation of the members of the organization, to the readiness and willingness of group members. Which means that as a leader, you just don't give a task to your member immediately. In situational leadership, leaders examine and observe the behavior of their members on how they are willing or unwilling, unable or able, motivated or demotivated to do the task, so that a leader can adjust and adapt to the behavior and situation of their member and can make a decision and act according to the situation of their member. Paul Hersey and Kenneth H. Blanchard, 1996, characterized leadership style in terms of amount of task behavior and relationship behavior named from S1 to S4. First, we will tackle about the S1, which is sealing or directing. Means that when your member is inexperienced to do the task but has a interest and willingness to do the job, the leader must take an active role on setting clear objectives and ensuring his member to follow his lead. That is sealing or directing style. Next is telling or coaching. Individuals are more able to do the task. However, they are demotivated for this job or task, unwilling to do the task, which means that the member is less competent and requires a specific direction. That's why the leader must tell their member on what to do. That is telling or coaching style. Next is participating or supporting style. Individuals are experienced and able to do the task but lack the confidence or the willingness to take on responsibility, which means that the member is willing and already ready to do the task but is afraid of the circumstances that might happen. That's why the leader must build trust, inspire, and help his colleague to overcome the challenges they encounter. That is what the participating or supporting style wants to emphasize. Next is delegating, which is the last one. Individuals are experienced at the task and comfortable with their own ability to do it well. They are able and willing not only to do the task but to take responsibility for the action.
Servant leadership. Robert T. Greenleaf, 1977, coined the paradoxical term servant leadership. It begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve. Then conscious choice brings one to aspire to lead. The best test is do serve, grow as person. So this servant leadership is a leadership philosophy and set of practices that encircles the lives of individuals, build better organization, and ultimately create a more just and caring world. Transformational leadership. Robert Kennedy once said, "Some men see things as they are and ask why I dream of things that never were, and ask why not. Those who dream of things that never were and ask why not are not transformational leaders." The transformational leaders is not content with status quo and see the need to transform the way the organizational thinks, relates, and does things. The transformational school leaders says school culture as it could be and should be, not as it is, and so plays he or her role as visionary, engager, learner, leader, collaborator, and instructional leader. So this transformational leadership is a style of leadership where leaders inspire and motivate their followers to exceed their own self-interest for the good of the organization or team. So It is focuses on creating positive changes in followers by transforming their attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors. So these transformational leaders are often seen as visionaries who encourage innovation and change. Transformational leaders build trust within the organization by being transparent, fair, and consistent in their actions. So, an environment of trust, motivation, and collaboration, an environment of transformation leaders can drive significant positive changes within the organization. So, this style of leadership is particularly effective in dynamic and rapidly changing environment where innovation and adaptability are crucial.